I'm Mike Wallace.
Open your eyes.
This is where our magic comes from?
Mm-hmm. Your abuelo was lost. Your abuelo was killed.
An encanto.
An encanto.
It's a kind of magic. One shot of light that shows the way.
After her.
Who's asking?
I can't just talk about myself.
I'm only part of the amazing drawers.
Wait!
Me he despertado del hipersueño.
Se viró la cafetera.
What are your powers? Just tell us what everyone can do!
And that's why coffee's for grown-ups.
No, it isn't.
Thanks.
Remember nights, anger in the streets, hunger at the windows.
One strong, one graceful, perfect in it. Adios.
What's your gift?
And that's it.
What's your gift?
Summon, I'm a demon, I'm a you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a problem. So that anything you say is biggest.
My film was amazing. None of my film was so.
We need another Jose.
Jose!
Louis there.
Did someone say...
Fuckers!
No.
This is called...
What are you doing?
She was about to tell us about her super awesome... You didn't get a gift?
I gave you the special since
You didn't get a
gift. I call it, then you have no gift. Special since,
You suck!
Thanks.
I'll be really sad.
Well, my little friend, I am.
nuts.
Maybe your gift is being in denial.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be disappointed.
Ay, Agustín.
When me and your Tio Felix married.
Okay, puppy.
Pepita. Pepa.
I'm Peppa Pig.
3, 2, 1. You're gonna get your gift.
What if it doesn't work?
You'd stay here in the nursery with me.
You have no gift.
Okay.
I don't sound like that. I don't sound like that.
Abuela says it's time.
Tonight, I come cover it. You talk.
Come on.
Let's go home.
I understand you.
Is that the extent of your powers, little one?
Surely no one cares about this place.
I knew you could do it. We need a bit. When the dragons grow too mighty to slay with pen or sword.
I'm not fine. I the morning cane or a hurricane. Longing shine, all of you shine. All I need is a chance.
Open your eyes.
I am waiting on a miracle. A miracle. I am ready. You gave us a miracle.
Son of a bitch.
Blood!
Capitán.
Oh no, this is horrible! Oh, my back!
The candle almost went out.
Music.
I healed your hand with
Arepa con queso.
wonderful brain, big heart, cool glasses.
Mama.
Ay, te amo, cosa linda.
I know what I saw.
Help me save our miracle.
I will save the miracle. Wait, how do I save a miracle?
I have no idea.
But, so anyone would know what's wrong with me. Dolores, hey!
Shut the fuck up.
The problem with the magic.
Camilo, stop.
What the sh**?
There we go.
Ready to eat. I'm gonna put my foot in your ass!
Peppa.
Lisa.
Anyway.
Dolores, do we have a date? Do we?
He wants 5 babies.
Tonight.
Give us a kiss. Madrigal.
I hate all of you.
Bitch.
100 churches, 100 churches, 100 churches.
Lisa, the donkeys got out again.
Lisa, you gotta tell me about the magic.
Move, you're gonna make me drop a
Donkey!
By the power.
Tell me. Lisa, if you know what's hurting the magic and it gets worse because you won't tell me what's wrong.
There's nothing to tell. Wow, sorry, that snuck out there.
Nothing's wrong! Why would anything be wrong? I'm totally fine. The magic's fine. Luisa's fine. Nothing's wrong!
Your eyes doing the thing.
I'm the strong one. I'm totally not nervous.
Okay. Of course, I mean, hey, where are you going?
Tightrope walker. If I can be the horse in this chat, what breaks the camel's back? It's fresh like a drip. I can't run with the ball. We fight for pressure like a drip. The ship doesn't swerve as it heard how big the iceberg is. Under the surf, I think. Wait, if the crushing weight. Josh. then it won't let go. Till it's ready to blow.
I saw that coming.
Luisa!
Luisa?
Isabella!
No mistakes, no.
There is something you should know. I'm nervous.
What?
Luisa, the donkeys!
What do you think's hurting the magic?
Some serious shit. You should know.
¡Qué agujero!
Flower.
A flower?
The power of creation. Where is it? Where is it?
We gotta go!
I'm a rat. Which means life is hard.
I'm losing my shit! Wow. But then when I went to throw the donkeys in the barn, they were the donkeys.
Cry, 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 la llorona. Cry, 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 la llorona.
Why am I in your vision, Bruno? Yeah, jeez.
The name is
Peppa.
Shoo. And then I heard, we don't talk about Bruno. Felix!
We don't talk about
You. We don't talk. But it was my wedding.
Thunder!
There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Thunder!
I'm sorry, me be that go wrong. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
Okay.
I can always hear him stuttering and mumbling, stumbling. The sound of falling. Shush. He told me my fish would die the next day.
Still alive!
And just like he said,
You have no gift.
all my hair would disappear. Now look at my hair. He told me that the land would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power.
Listen to me.
Have to stop!
Let me be.
Don't you ever... Isabella's out of this family.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
Listen to me.
He just out of reach. I want houses.
Shut up.
He told me my fish would die the next day.
No! Got your party pants on? Cause I...
Pa? I think it's all because of me.
We say nothing. Mierda.
The Guzmans and the...
Puta madre.
Yes. Tonight is the whole.
Salud!
Cheers.
Camilo, fix your face.
What?
Mirabel. Mirabel. Mirabel.
Mirabel. Everything okay?
Mirabel.
I was actually gonna.
Great! Wait. Okay.
Isabel.
Break your mama's back.
Will you marry me?
Abuela, please, there's gotta be you.
I'm a loser.
Everything is fine. We are mother...
Mirabel!
You can't escape me! I'll...
Help me!
You're very sweaty. All the patching's done by Hernando.
Who is Hernando?
I'm Hernando and I'm scared of nothing. It's actually me. I'm Jorge.
How long have you been?
Back here. 70 years!
Telenovelas.
Lo primero, voy a quitar estos.
Wait!
A little salt. Sugar? Sana. I had this vision. Our house.
In the middle of our street.
Silencio, Bruno.
I'm Bruno.
Could have seen more, so see more. Have another vision.
Pepa. Please, music. Drop it on the floor. I think it's...
Hey!
Yeah?
You're right in the middle of the road!
Yeah?
All right.
To make the candle bright, you have to embrace her. Almost there.
You wish you had Merry Christmas. Who is it?
Almost there. I got it.
Isabel.
Oh, you're sis. That's great. No. See,
Mirabel.
I'm Hernando and I'm scared of nothing.
You're afraid Abuela will see you.
Hey, I'm
Ready to eat.
Tug it out.
Everybody dance.
Looks like a smash! I know, Mariano ruined my papaya.
Have you seen my pig?
Have you lost your mind?
Isa, I feel like you're upset.
Papa. Out.
But your majesty!
Silence! Everything was...
Whatever.
I am
Great. You fish entitled.
I am not a
Fish.
I've been stuck being perfect.
Bow down to her if you want.
The only thing you have ever done for me is mess things up.
Oh my gosh. Isa.
Cactus.
Okay, get over here. Bring it in. Isa.
I just made some... I just made
A flower?
Lisa. This is the part where
rose and rose up. I grow rose and rose and rose and rose up. Roses, floor them, yo. I make perfect roses.
I felt weak.
Smile. What else can I do? Through what I was feeling.
You'll never take me alive, coppers!
I'm so sick. How far can I rise? Let's go.
This is the end.
Strangling feelings for blue skies.
Sun is shining in the sky.
I'm in your soul. What else? What else? Oh, you was tonight. Imagine truly in the moment. Seize the moment. What can you do
You have no gift.
when you know who?
These are the times to remember.
You're bad.
Holy Jesus.
Abuela.
What the fuck?
It's okay. Everything's. We're gonna save the miracle.
Silence!
You.
Because of you.
You only saw the worst. Bruno didn't care.
Dos oruguitas in love and yearning.
Was given a miracle.
And I was so afraid to lose a chance.
Mamá!
Siguen andando y navegando un mundo.
Let's hug it out.
Hay mariposas.
I gave her a vision! I was a lot. But if you're too stubborn to just.
Brunito.
Home.
On the trail we blaze.
Not if we don't have a house.
What? We gonna talk about Brun.
Knew he never left, I heard him every day. Look at this home, it may seem hopeless. We need a new foundation. Let it go! But wiser. How bright you burn. See how brave you've been. Open. I see.
Thanks.
We gonna this our home.
Abuela was full of caca.
Sorry.